Guys, big day today. Big day. Big day. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you. We got us an update. This is like what you know, when the game comes out, you always want to see good updates and updates to come out. This, I don't know. I haven't seen it. You guys maybe chat can tell us down below. Has it been good so far? What's the reports from people tuning in, playing the game already? But I can tell you on paper, this looks like a real update for games like, you know, like... This is like a dream here. This is crazy. We're actually getting improvements, upgrades to a game, and not games getting worse when an update comes out, which is kind of insane. But I'm so excited to go live at us, start the stream up on time today. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm going to go over some of the patch notes high level, and then we're going to hop into it today and see what is all out and with it. The big thing that I'll just point out right off the rip that I saw was that they added a new category for a Raider tool weapon, which I thought was pretty cool. But this is the big thing here. You can now reset your skill tree. This has been like the talk of the town with this game for the last month, pretty much. Like, is this perk good? Is this good? Nobody's tested this one. Is this good? I kind of even was thinking maybe I should get this perk with the vaulting no longer costing stamina with how much I've had to vault lately, especially running away, traversing the map, etc. But now I think we're going to see some people doing some good tests. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys see any TikTokers, YouTubers doing some good comparisons for perks and everything, I'm going to keep an eye out for it all. And I'm going to see where I want to build into, because I've really been enjoying my build so far. Obviously, I don't have security breach yet. I'm not the highest level. I'm only level 56. They also made a cap to the creds, which I kind of don't like. I'm already overcapped on this. I haven't really figured out all this stuff yet still. I just bought a bunch of stuff, but I haven't bought everything. So I guess I'll probably have to buy the rest of that now that I'm forced to do it. The projects... This expedition is obviously, mine's ready to go. I'm ready to depart for it, but you still can't see the total. Some people said you could change the date of your PC and then it would show you. But this is the new event, the Flickering Flames event, which is super cool. So now we have more stuff to turn in. So I'm definitely doing all of this. I'm very excited to get through these pages and have more content to do there. On top of that, there's 3 new quests that have been added to the game. There's new, if you go to the traders, there's couple new things that I saw here. Where was it? Is it the gun shop? Anyways, there was fireworks added. Yeah, here we go. Nice. There's a fireworks box. There's firecrackers that have been added here. You guys have probably already seen some clips on all this stuff anyways, but I just figured I'd overview it at the beginning of the stream for anybody who hasn't been nonstop scrolling or hasn't been already watching all the streams and everything on it. But anyways, here's the patch notes for everything as well. Obviously, the Frigid Cold Snap event is the new thing. Out of the skill tree reset function, there's also toggle for ADS. You can see the creds, I showed you that. Festive items. They also moved the Amphibian blueprint drop from the Matriarch, where you had to kill the Matriarch and go to the core in the first person and ninja loot it, got it, to now it's going to drop on Stella Montis. And I've already seen reports this morning that the drops on Stella Montis for blueprints are going insane. There are a ton of them going out. So we're going to go on to that, and we're going to go see if we can get non-stop blueprints today. They also added the Raider tool. I already showed you that. Various collision map fixes, and there are so many notes here. They updated the Patina, so it's going to be more effective for PvP. You don't really need the secondary weapon anymore. The Rattler as well. Still not going to be the best. Increase the base mag size there. They want it to be a little bit more competitive. The Shredder seems like it's actually going to be harder to fight now. Reduce the amount of knockback applied by weapons. Increase the movement speed, turning responsiveness. Increase the health of the Shredder's head to prevent cases where the head could be shot off. Improved its navigation, reducing what it gets stuck on a corner. So that's scary. So Stella might be a little scary now. We're going to go find out and see how that goes. Content bug fixes. There's a ton of bug fixes. Hopefully they actually do it. A lot of times they put in the patch notes that they fix these bugs, and they do not fix these bugs. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to be the case. Hopefully it is. You can't get through walls, etc. Midnight also, appreciate you, man. Added some sound to receiving text chat. Fixed. Oh, you can test your voice as well now in your audio settings. Fixed issues with spawning logic. We'll see if that's true. Collision, geometry, Raiders caches not spawning on probes. Increase the number of Great Mullen spawns across the map. Storm strikes, lightning strikes sometimes leave behind valuable items now as well. That's kind of insane. I missed that the first time I read through on it. Okay, so yeah, when lightning strikes, I guess look for loot now. Blue Gate locked gate map conditions have been added. Ooh, dude, I mean, there's just so, it's so much stuff. I want to read through all of this, but I also just kind of want to play it today as well. The way the skill tree reset works, as well as 2,000 points per skill point, that's to know. So it's going to be more expensive for you the more points you have, which I think is also great. The big thing that I saw in the skill tree, though, was they made effortless roll, which people saw side by sides, pretty much did nothing. If you spent 3 points, it did kind of something, but not really. Anyways, whatever it is, apparently now provides greater stamina. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some side-by-side videos from people who do that now that they can actually reset their talent trees, though, because we're definitely going to see that, and I'll make my judgment call then when I actually see it, how effective it's going to be. I'm not going to tell you this is now the best perk you should go get. I'm just going to tell you I'll wait until I see it myself. Calming Scroll now also applies. So this is the perk when you walk. You have to toggle walk, and then you can get stamina back faster. They now made it so it'll work while you're ADS. So if you're ADS walking, you'll get stamina up while you're ADS walking, which is kind of sick. It might be end up being good. Fix traversal issues, blocking and jumping. Climbing ladders over open gaps caused automatic detachment. Slight stamina cost has been added for entering a slide, so it's not going to be slide canceling all over the place anymore, I guess. Not necessarily slide canceling, but it's an old term, but you know what I mean. You could just slide to coast to save stamina. Now, that might not be the case. Acceleration has been reduced when doing dodge roll from slide. This is a huge movement tech hack that people have been doing. You slide in max speed, and then you roll backwards max speed. I'm going to test that. Hopefully that's kind of nerfed, because I thought it was a bit cheese personally, but I know a lot of movement tech users were using that. I don't really get into too many of those situations in my games because I'm in the protected lobbies with all the other people who are friendly. Me and all the friendly guys hang out. Added a cinematic graphics setting and enhanced visuals. There was something in this. Let me see. Added codex customization. You can now rotate your character. Added notifications for unlocks. End of round report. Further reduced frequency of end of read feedback sessions. Expedition. Tooltips for show hide. Expedition completed to player stats. Oh, that's cool. Added resource tracking to expedition stage. That's good. So now you can see what... because you couldn't track this before when you were working on the project expedition stuff. Yes, you can. Track wine bottles, track plastic parts, track durable cloth, and track candleberries. Added rewards displayed to raider projects, showing the reward each goal. Fixed an issue where closing the right-click menu in the inventory could reset focus to different slots. There was something else in here. Hold on. It was utilities. That's where it was. Hold on. Main menu updates. Like, there's just so much, man. Quests made pickups on the ground show icon if they are part of the quest or tracked. You can change your motion blur, the toggle hold. There was something else here. Hold on. Socials, tooltips, trials, objectives now clearly indicate when they offer bonus conditions. VoIP, they added microphone test functionality. Here it is, utilities. Increase the loot value in epic key rooms to better reflect their rarity. Yeah, I've opened a couple, even on Stella at night with an epic key. I used my epic key. I got nothing in there, bro. It felt like it wasn't worth any of my time there for how much I was risking. But that's good. Expanded blueprint spawn locations to improve availability in areas that were underrepresented. So there might be more blueprints, and this is what I've heard already. I've already seen posts of people posting like some wild stuff that they're finding blueprints like crazy in Stella right now. And the amphibian blueprint can now be found in Stella Montes, which is crazy. Fix an issue with the deadline, could deal more damage through walls. Fix an issue where players would sometimes become unable to perform any action if they interacted with carryable objects. Fix an issue where deployables attached to enemies or building structures could cause sudden launches. Keys will no longer be removed from the safe pocket when using the unload backpack. Interesting. Fixed an issue where cheater compensation rewards could grant an integrated augment item. I've literally never gotten cheater gear back in this game. Fixed a bug where the flame spray dealt too much damage to some arc. I did hear about this. I thought it was still bad, but I don't know if that's true or not. Fixed an issue where sticky throwables disappear when thrown at trees. Fixed a bug, incorrectly calculated deployment range of deployable items. Mines could not trigger through damage before they were armed. Playing an instrument now applies the vibing status effect to nearby players. I think they added a guitar. I saw a clip of that on their socials yesterday. Fix for the rubber ducks not being able to be placed in the trinket slot. Yes, that was one I actually, it's small, but that opens up another slot right there. That's another grand. And you could stack the duckies. Setting integrated binoculars and integrated shield recharge weight to be 0. Ooh, I didn't even know they had weight. A little more goop we can get out. Weapons, light arc, are now pushed back slightly when struck by melee attacks. Fixed an issue where stowed weapons would not appear on first spawn. Fixed an exploit allowing players to reload energy weapons without consuming ammo. Wow, ADS now resumes if it was interrupted while the aim button is held after reloading or a stun. Fixed some quests, known issues with AMD stuff. There you go. That's at least a high level of it. I think that's a good summary. If anybody's watching this back later on, just tell them, and they're like, yo, Stone, did you read the notes? Skip back to the beginning of the stream, check it out. I'll try and post it up on my Moments channel.